what can you expect in an interview of a Scrum Master? There are three broad categories of questions that you can expect. Few of them will be based on your experience, and of course, some will be purely based on your study, your certification, your training, and your theoretical knowledge. The first category is the introduction. The second category is based on your experience or challenges. And the third category is scenario-based questions. Talking about the first category of introduction, this is a usual question in any interview. Introduce yourself, or introduce yourself in a way where you have used agile practices or Scrum or worked as a Scrum Master role. To answer this question, candidates need to remember two things. One, they need to describe this answer as a journey. And number two, use as much terms as possible. So for example, if I need to introduce myself, I will start with I started working for X and X project as a Scrum Master. I started mentoring the team, giving them training on agile practices as the team is new to this methodology. I went up setting the required tools and infrastructure like Confluence, Jira, ALM and SharePoint. Set up various ceremonies like daily Scrum, retrospective, refinement session and system demos. As our project has grown over time, I also ensured that there is a forum so that my team is able to communicate the dependencies, the risks, the impediments with other teams. I have also set up multiple workshops with other stakeholders in order to understand requirements and break down into smaller pieces so that the team is able to manage and work on them efficiently. In the end, I need to ensure that the team is self-organizing and they don't depend too much on Scrum Master on various Scrum ceremonies, so they can work independently as well in my absence. So this in short would be my introduction. Now, if you want to use more vocabulary, I recommend have a look at the presentation that is available on mountaingoatsoftware.com. I will put that in the link below in the description. The second kind of question that you can expect is based on experience. Now, the usual question could be, what is your experience as Scrum Master, or what are the challenges you faced while working in an agile team? A normal answer, or what I now say a cliche, is breaking agile mindset was one of the challenge. This answer would have worked extremely well few years back, but not now. So as an interviewer, I would expect that you give me something that is more pragmatic in nature. So to answer this question, I would probably give you few pointers. For example, the challenges could be external. In one of my projects, we don't have enough budget available to get required infrastructure like servers, databases, and due to which we couldn't complete certain features or user stories that are available in our product backlog. In that situation, I ensured that my stakeholders are aware about this situation, how we are managing our product backlog, why we are moving around the priorities, and hence ensuring that this constraint of budget is taken care of. The factor that you can talk about while answering this question is based on people. So for example, how you responded to a situation where when an experienced team member moved out of your Scrum team. You can also talk about how you are able to manage the replacement of an existing Scrum Master, and the existing Scrum Master has set up many wrong practices. You can also talk about how you are able to manage the co-located team in different time zone, or people from multiple companies or vendor working in a single Scrum team. In challenges, you can also talk about the mistakes that you make as a Scrum Master. So for example, one of the answer could be, as a Scrum Master, I worked really well, but I never worked on scenario what will happen when I am not present. And during that time, I faced a challenge that the team performed really bad. So from there on, I have to ensure that the team is more self-organizing. The third kind of question that you can expect is scenario based. For this, you would need theoretical knowledge and thinking on the feet, because these can be either created by the interviewer, or these can be the problems that the company or the project that is hiring you is currently having. So for example, what you will do if your product owner go on a long unplanned leave. For example, unplanned leave, maybe a sick leave or leave because of personal reason. As I mentioned, there can be three broad categories: the introduction, the experiences or the challenges, or the scenario based questions. If you have come across any other generic category during your experience, please feel free to share in the comment section below or write me an email. I hope you like this video, and keep writing to me and follow me on YouTube or LinkedIn, and I see you next week. Thank you.